So someone made a video in response to something that you said about Anita Sarkeesian.
Ooh, whoop-de-doo.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's brilliant.
It is.
Of course.
You guys probably already know who the Amazing Atheist and Anita Sarkeesian are.
No. I have no idea. Tell me. The Amazing
But
Atheist
just in case
fellow
you
looks
don't,
rather
here's
sexy.
a quick bio of each. The Amazing Atheist is
a
a
moron
godless YouTuber who, along with making atheism videos, also makes anti-feminism videos.
I also make videos on many other
He
subjects.
is regularly attacked for this on the social media site Tumblr, and because of it has surmised that...
Yeah, she's got like a loud bird in the background or something.
Oh, no, I was impersonating her.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Every feminist in the world hates men and him. Anita Sarkeesian is the host of Feminist Frequency, which investigates the ways in which the residue of years
I like that.
and
The Amazing Atheist is a moron that doesn't do no shit, and everyone hates him. Anita Sarkeesian investigates and tries to find the truth. It's like a, you know, this is like a political thing. Like it's like when they show like TJ. It's like he said that like that really gray like. TJ voted no on children getting funding for school. Anita Sarkeesian wants to fully fund schools. Anita Sarkeesian once touched a rainbow and, like, everyone smiled and was happy. TJ always likes to tear other people down. Why does TJ want to bring down the state of Ohio? Vote Anita Sarkeesian. You know, like, that's what it kind of sounds like she's doing here.
Sexism and misogyny
I'm Anita
throughout
Sarkeesian, and I approve this message.
history still clings to film, media, and most importantly, the video game industry. She uses her research findings to expose how female game characters are often sexualized,
have been shredded so many times by so many people.
Research.
Okay, I invite anyone to go look at her sources. They're basically jokes. I mean, Thunderfoot has made a number of great videos. You should go watch his videos too, where he.
Thunderfoot is a mansplaining.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Tool of the patriarchy.
Then okay, even if you.
And he's a misogynist, and if you use him as a source, then you hate women.
I'm not using him as a source. I'm saying he.
Oh, you are using him as a source. You're citing his material.
I'm saying you should watch.
You hate women.
Okay, that's
Why do you hate women?
Yes, I do. I hate them all.
You hate women.
I hate
he
everyone.
admits that he hates women. Don't listen to him. He's a misogynist, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, the thing is, I hate everyone though. I'm a misanthropist. Please.
Well, you hate women more.
No, I don't. I hate everyone equally.
to appear disposable and are the targets of violence. Her credibility becomes the focus of the discussion of gay misogyny, mostly by anti-feminists, misogynists, and just really die-hard gamers. She removed the comment portion on her videos after receiving numerous death and rape threats.
Bullshit!
They're called trolls.
Bullshit!
Has Anita Sarkeesian ever been assaulted? Or, like, someone actually ever, like, pulled the gun on her and is like,
Dude,
you're going to die.
The entire, like, Anita Sarkeesian is the victim of all these threats.
Oh, yeah, that's what they call it a mob. They call it a mob.
That's predicated on the... I mean, the only way you could really believe that is if you've never looked at anyone else's YouTube comment section ever.
Yeah, because, I mean, just look at the comment sections in our videos. Look at our fucking chat room.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
The internet is full of fucking stupid trolls who will say any damn thing. But the funny thing is, her videos have been reposted other places where people are allowed to comment. And if you look at the comments, the fucking vast majority of comments are perfectly reasonable agreements and disagreements and people having fairly civil fucking discussions with each other about the subject matter of her videos. There's not, you know, there's a couple assholes in there like, fucking death to Anita Sarkeesian.
Yeah, they're idiots. They're idiots.
And we all recognize they're idiots.
Yeah, of course.
Everybody recognizes
Yeah, no one has ever defended the people like that said, like, let's kill Anita Sarkeesian. That makes sense. No one has ever said that.
So someone made a game where you can beat her up. Oh, well.
Okay.
You know how many other fucking celebrities have received that treatment?
Yeah, I remember on Newgrounds.com back in the day, there was like a flash game where you could shoot the members of NSYNC that I used to play.
Yeah, there's one where there's fucking, you know, there was like a fucking thing where you could throw Justin Bieber in a blender.
Exactly, but that's
what about celebrity?
That's all okay.
What about fucking Celebrity Deathmatch on MTV back in the day?
That's okay. No one has any problem with that. But
if you're a public figure, This
No,
happens.
you're not allowed to criticize Anita Sarkeesian. That's just what they're saying. There's no way to criticize
But
her.
there's this double standard where if this sort of stuff happens to her, it's like, oh, this is misogyny. But if it happens to anyone else, it's like, oh, well, that's just par for the course. That's normal. So what is the weird exception with her? Because she's a feminist, then automatically any fucking implication of violence directed at her and even a fucking fictional, artistic fucking standpoint has to be treated as though it's a serious threat against her?
Yeah, the developers of these games want this to happen. Like, please assault Anita Sarkeesian. Please do it. Like, we would do it if we saw her. It's like no one's saying that. It's like it's a stupid game in which you beat her up. I mean, and like you guys already listed numerous examples of like other celebrities and other people who are public figures undergoing the same treatment.
Sure.
No one else, I don't see them complaining about those games.
I've had people fucking draw pictures like, oh, you know, I remember after our dad died, someone like did a fucking picture like, this is your fucking
Being
dad's
roasted alive.
corpse being roasted and pissed on and stuff.
Oh, there's people that like said like, I know where you live, TJ, and like sent you your our address, and like I'm gonna kill you and you're gonna be dead. You know, prepare for death. We're just like, okay, whatever.
Prepare to die.
Caused already agitated and angry viewers who completely intended on doing the same thing to argue
How
that
can
she
you know-
was not
how
allowing
can you know
them
what they
their
would do?
democratic right of voting for a video's
What?
credibility by using the words ugly cunt along with giving thumbs downs after encouraging their nerdy,
That's not all their users. That's-
equally
that's
angered
a specific
friends
user.
to do the same. She was also funded through Kickstarter to take her original hypothesis a
Yeah.
step further and conduct a
What?
Hypothesis.
Hypothesis?
Like this is a scientific
You know,
experiment.
Anita Sarkeesian is a scammer as far as I'm concerned. She raised over 178,000, 173,000. You know, she raised a ton of money, and she still hasn't even put out the entire series yet. What's stopping her? Like, I've reviewed all of
It takes time to do the proper research. These videos are highly scientifically documented and researched thoroughly. And you need to understand.
Apologies.
You need to understand that it takes a long time to do the kind of research that Anita has been doing.
She said she's she's even said
You
publicly.
can't rush science, Scotty.
She's even said publicly that she's like, oh, I'm gonna use somebody to hire assistants. I'm gonna be spending all my time doing this. I mean, she was on the fucking what was it? She's on the Colbert. She was on the Colbert Report recently, even.
Yeah.
I mean, so she has all this time to do all this other shit and speak all these conferences and do all this, but she can't put out the video series, which is why she's so famous to begin with. At least internet famous.
Industrial research. This also caused much controversy because although conducting research has proved to be extremely expensive, no one who we don't like should ever have money. Ever.
Hold on.
Sarkeesian,
What? No
who
one said that. If people want to give Anita Sarkeesian their money, that's their business. I've never been against that. I just said she raised a lot of money, so she should actually be able to do the thing she's talking about doing. I'm sure she continuously gets other people giving her money. So there's really no reason why she can't finish this gaming series.
Well, she's planning on finishing it around the year like 2027.
That must be the plan.
So she's got to
Regular-
milk this a little longer, though.
speaks out on the subject of sexism and has spoken on TED TV, was scheduled to speak at Utah State University. But the college where the event was staged received a death threat, which described a massacre with a semi-automatic weapon
Okay, by
if the
idiots.
event were to take place. The event was canceled, and the amazing atheist took it upon himself to berate Sarkeesian for refusing to speak at the event. He recalls a time when the massacre at Columbine got everyone blaming Marilyn Manson for teen violence. And when Manson was scheduled to perform in Colorado a year later, he went on stage even though he had received death threats. Shockingly, he thinks it's pertinent to die for one's beliefs. Or
What?
is it that he lays his
How
cards
do you
No.
know that would have
Wrong.
happened?
Wrong.
What are you even talking about?
No. But here's the problem.
Well, she's presupposing that would even happen to begin with. Like,
Right.
That if when Anita Sarkeesian went there, that's
So-
100% going to happen.
Point number one, people make threats. 99.9% of all threats are bullshit. And everyone knows this who has ever dealt with threats. Okay? So that's the first point. The second point is, it's not a matter of being willing to die for your beliefs necessarily. What it is, it's a matter of saying that I will not back down when someone merely threatens to do something. Because anyone can make a threat. So if you get into this pattern of saying that anytime I'm threatened, I'm going to back down, I'm going to stop doing what I'm doing, then, I mean, like, how can you even be a public figure at that point? Because that means that anyone's threat can stop you. Anyone could write a fucking threat to any Anita Sarkeesian event and say, you know, if she comes here,
she's dead.
I'm gonna fucking kill her, I'm gonna kill everybody else there, and I'm gonna fucking go on a massacre, it's gonna be the worst fucking killing spree ever, and I got all these guns. All they have to do is just write that letter and fucking send it to wherever it needs to go, and voila, the event's gone.
Yep.
So anytime, basically, Anita Sarkeesian is just encouraging people to threaten her because she's saying that all you have to do to stop me from speaking, all you have to do to stop me from doing anything is make a threat against me.
You know, it's one thing when someone makes a threat. If there's credible information that says, like, we actually believe if this does happen, you will actually be attacked. Of course I would understand someone not going to that event.
Of course. No one.
But
if that were the case, if there were a credible threat, then sure.
But to me, it seemed like this was not a credible threat. It was just like, I mean, really, I mean, yeah, there's plenty of people that have threatened her. And obviously I condemn anyone that does that, but that's the internet. People are going to say whatever they want because, to some degree, they have anonymity. And they know that. I mean, unless you want to censor freedom and take away freedom of speech from people, that's going to continue to happen.
Right on the table when he chooses to shoot videos where he sucks cigarette smoke into his lungs. Everything unsaid surfaces when you see someone so careless with their own life.
So now she's talking shit about you smoking. Yeah, you missed that?
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry.
You fuck.
I saw Scotty getting up, and then I'm like, are we taking a break or something?
No, we're not taking a break.
Go back. Play it again.
Fuck.
Into his lungs. Everything unsaid surfaces
What
when
about
you
going
see
into my
someone
lungs?
so
Smoking. Now listen to the rest of it.
Okay.
careless with their own life. It's like he's saying, sometimes you don't get cancer from these. You just can't live a life of fear. You gotta take a chance sometimes, otherwise lung cancer wins. It's the guy in the trailer.
That's true, though. How is I saw her saying those words in a mocking tone, but I didn't hear a refutation anywhere, so yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, like, right? We all take risks in life, don't we? I mean, we all make risk assessments, and different people have different ways of fucking assessing problems, and you know, like, obviously, if I'm smoking, I'm smart enough to understand the risks of fucking smoking. So it's not like I'm sitting there in like sheer ignorance, like, oh, you know, this is good for me. I mean, I understand I'm taking a fucking risk. I think every person who smokes at this point understands they're taking a fucking risk. I mean, is she? I mean,
I don't even really see how it was relevant.
It's not. I mean, it's just like, it's almost like just something that she brought up as an aside. Like, and by the way, he's an icky smoker. Stop smoking, TJ.
With a tornado
Are you really
coming,
gonna listen
saying,
to a
I just gotta
smoker?
stay, otherwise weather wins. What about Gabrielle Gifford? How about the
These
people
arguments
that
are
Elliot
garbage.
Rogers killed? Sometimes people
These
really
arguments
do
are
come
garbage.
through and attack.
Yeah,
You think that because-
sometimes.
But you know what? As far as I know, that guy never threatened to do that.
Right.
He just did
The
it.
Columbine killers didn't, like, write a note like, hey, guys, guess what? Real soon, we gonna massacre you.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't that be like the greatest folly of terrorism if it's like, you know, ISIS sitting there, let's send Obama a letter of all the things we're going to do. Just we're really going to show him.
People who are really going to do violent acts, they have a tendency to kind of keep that shit quiet so they don't put everyone on high alert. You know, like, if you're going to, like, embark on a shooting rampage, you don't tell anyone about it beforehand.
Yeah, you don't swing by the police station. Oh, in about 20 minutes, I'm going to walk into City Hall and open fire. Just to let you guys know so you can be prepared. You know, who does that? Nobody. No fucking buddy.
Threats are exactly that. They're threats. They're designed to intimidate. That's all they are.
As
They
a
do
person
not
who regularly
represent a
speaks
serious
publicly missed one speech that she isn't dedicating herself wholly to what she believes in, maybe she wants to be alive. Maybe she doesn't want to eat through a straw the rest of her life. And what if people who don't speak publicly
How do you know
at
that
all?
will happen? Are you a fucking, like, soothsayer? You're just like, I have read the smoke signs. I know it shall occur. Like, this is also presuppositional. It's like, okay, we know this is going to happen. If she went to the event, she would have been killed. Or, greatly injured. How do you know that? And I mean,
I don't even.
I don't understand.
The thing is, it's not even a matter of like. I mean, yeah, how could she know that? Sure, but also, she's like, she's attributing such a high likelihood to that event. Like, that could really happen. I mean, sure, it could happen.
Well, could that potentially happen at any event she speaks at?
It could potentially happen anywhere to anyone at any time.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But
you could be in the grocery store tomorrow. I'm going to get some frozen pizza. Die, motherfuckers!
Fuck is your now? You should have got, what's another man like Tombstone? You should have bought Tombstone!
Now you're going to have a tombstone!
There you go.
Yeah.
For instance, I have a debilitating fear of public speaking. But I'm cool with making YouTube videos.
I wish you had a debilitating
medium,
fear of YouTube video making, too, because then that would have just been better for all involved, I think.
I agree.
Do my core values mean less because I am not shouting at a crowd of people who are staring at Instagram? What about artists or directors? People who make documentaries or write books.
What are you fucking talking about? I'm not talking about you, you stupid bitch. I'm talking about fucking Anita Sarkeesian, who is a public speaker. I'm talking about her.
TJ.
Quit adjusting my fucking volume, Ben.
TJ, you're done.
You're all over the fucking place.
You're done, TJ. You're a misogynist. You just proved it. You called her a bitch.
She is a bitch.
Nope.
And guess what, Scotty? You're a bitch, too.
Hey, TJ. Hey, TJ.
Jesus.
Evolution.
Man. Oh. Yeah, okay. Evolution wins. You're right. Fuck. Touche.
The speech, but their message still gets to people. Have you forgotten that Anita Sarkeesian makes YouTube videos that receive tons of views daily?
Not really.
If Sarkeesian
yeah, I forgot
wrong,
about that.
Well, she doesn't really make videos weekly. She makes videos like every few months at the most. I think she went about 6 months without making a video. In between.
I don't watch her videos, so I have no fucking clue how often she makes one.
Not very often.
Research.
You're annoying.
It is literally impossible to get mic levels on it.
Yeah, there's no way to do it.
I take pride in that.
No.
I do.
What do you all have to lose? Do you understand that there are millions of people conducting research every day? In most cases, you have to pay to even see articles that have been published in journals, so you will literally never read the information or even be able to use it in a school report unless you are in college.
Okay.
If she is right...
Hold on. That's not true. You can pay for the articles. You can also write the authors of the article. They're usually not too shy about giving that shit out to people. So if you know a paper and you know who wrote it and you want to read that paper and you don't want to pay for it, just write one of the authors. They will almost always fucking send you a copy. So that's just a little tip for all you people who want to read, scientific papers but don't want to pay for them.
The only thing that she will be changing is the content of video games. That means no more women with tits out being attacked. Is that so horrible?
Yes, damn it! It is horrible. No longer will people be able to express this particular idea. Is that so wrong? It's like, yeah, that is wrong. People should be able to express any fucking idea they want to express.
We're just burning all the books we don't like. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, we only burn the ones we do not like.
Have you seen these books?
They are bad.
This one has boobs in it. It goes into fire.
If the only reason you are playing video games is to enact fantasies on pixelated women, your parents need to step in and change that. If you are yourself a parent and you are fighting for keeping disgusting violence in video games, you need to speak to someone. Your fighting feminism makes you look like you don't have an up-to-date knowledge of history. And also...
Yes.
I hate this bitch.
I knew you would.
Scotty.
Yes?
I hate this bitch.
I think you secretly love her.
This bitch... I hate you. Can we not watch her
It makes you look like you have a problem with women.
Shut up. I have a problem with your stupidity. Be gone.
I have a problem with her completely bullshit and irrational arguments.
They were not arguments.
Yeah, I mean...
calling them irrational is an insult to irrationality.